I would have to say that I wrote John the way that I did because I share a lot of similarities with John in the fact that I've struggled just like John has in his life. Not so much the way that he struggles, but the way I wrote it was that I wanted the audience to feel the way that it feels to struggle like that. One of the similarities is being the fact that we're both adopted. John was always an orphan. He was never adopted by anybody. He just grew up in the system. I was adopted, and I have an adoptive family, but nobody really understood how it felt to be adopted. So I wanted to give that through the portrayal of John. And I would also have to say that I would want my life to turn out to be like the way John's does. Not so much that I want myself to be the way John turns out to be, but, you know, again, just an interpretation of the way he overcomes his struggles, the way he gets to be on top, the way he gets to find happiness and peace and joy and just that life force of living life. That's what I wanted to accomplish for myself. So if I can't do it, I can do it through John. um, you know what? I don't know. I think that would be something to be interesting to put in the story. I haven't really given it much thought. If it is something that I would write in there, it would be definitely a trait of something that he would have to learn how to master. Um, I think that if he would answer prayers, it would start off being that uh, he would grant a prayer, but whoever asked for it, it would be given to somebody else halfway across the world, much like I thought that growing up in my life that if I wanted prayers answered, it seemed like somebody else halfway across the world got what I prayed for. I often made the joke sometimes that I think that God has an illegitimate brother named Doug, and every time I pray, Doug walks in and says, "I'll grant this guy's prayer," and he ends up just screwing everything up. Yeah, you know, if I if I were standing in front of John right now and I were to ask him to manifest something for me, um, considering the fact that we have a lot of trait similarities, I would probably ask him for something very simple, something that shouldn't be that hard, and maybe a little bit biblical, just to test the water, see if it works out. I'd probably ask for something like I don't know, maybe a fish. Oh, wise and merciful John, give me a fish.
I'm here!